Okay, it is done. It is finished. Fini. In fact, I have the person who is putting on the show is coming to pick it up in the next hour and a half. So you can see everybody's where they need to be. Everybody's got their flowers and their jewelry, although it's tiny jewelry. I think the largest amount of work I did yesterday was I can't show you in the bottom. I took 2 pieces of felt and sewed them together around the outside and added something so that if you want to set this on top of something instead of hanging it, it won't like scuff anything up. But the majority of what I worked on yesterday was this. And in particular, what is on the inside. Oh God, don't look at the floor. The floor is awful. Because now, there are my bare feet, everything is in and where it's supposed to go. Although that got a little jostled around there. And I'm going to pull this one out. You can see crayons, and they got the flower treatment too. This right here, Baron and I were out running some errands. It may have been, it was a trip that we made out to the Michaels. And there's this little sneaky spyway that goes between some buildings. And we'd gotten something to eat and stopped at a couple of shops that we liked. And as we were walking through this parking lot, I found this, which I thought was really interesting. There was something about it to me. It's like when I see this red and this shiny, especially when it's kind of broken like this, it looks like a Jolly Rancher, like cherry candy, which there's kind of this, I don't know, it's not a synesthesia sort of thing, but it's like, it's a dye, but it's candy. Candy and dye. Oh, my hands look terrible. My fingernails have gotten, this is incredibly long for me. If I can get this to focus. This is incredibly long for me. And God, I just attack myself. I'm like an infant. So we have the sewing kit, which stays in here remarkably well with these pins. These are little pill capsules. Make of those what you will. But honestly, those are my antidepressants because that's kind of what they look like. And I think you can, if you know me, I think you can kind of infer what a lot of this means. The sewing, the art. Why did I pick crayons and not like markers or something else? And let's see if I can get this back in here. Oh, don't take the mat with you, because you put it in one side and then you just push it back in. And now I can kind of turn it. You can see, I like being able to read some of the words past here. These were all for the yellow right here, it was an Easter ad. And there's a little bunny. I like that. And more of this. And the reason I'm turning it to show you the back is, got a hair on my camera right now. You can see I've signed it. I also signed the box on the underside. So it's signed as well. And yes, those marks are on purpose. I have an absolutely, I don't know what it is about the folding of the paper and then getting these lines. I don't know. Part of it, I mean, I do some origami. I have dabbled in origami. So there's some of it is that, but then there's also this geometric kind of thing going on, and Nazca lines and astronomy, and I don't know. Anyway, you can see I've put 4 hangers. This is a little heavier than I thought it was going to be, so I put 4 hangers on it just in case. That should keep it mounted to the wall. I have other pieces, larger and heavier pieces, where I did just 2, but because there's so much weight being carried by this bottom section, that was bus going by, I think. So much weight carried by this bottom section, I really wanted to make sure that it was well supported, if that makes any sense. Because remember, this is just laminated cardboard. But even 100 pounds of laminated cardboard, guess what? It weighs 100 pounds. So you can see the outside portions. And another handle. And what she looks like this way. I am so pleased about the color on the inside. The color is what I really wanted. And the flowers, I just kind of lost my mind with. So yeah, she's finished. They're gonna come pick her up in an hour and a half or so. So I got to get her packed up. She's just going across town, so it shouldn't be too bad. When I take her out and move her, I'm going to be taking out the doll and this box, closing it up, and then wrapping it with a blanket that I have. It's made of like I have two little table coverings that I made out of really super cheap, like dollar store felt that work really, really well as packing materials. They're lightweight, and if anything happens to them, I'm not going to cry, because I can go down to the dollar store and buy, $5 worth of stuff and stitch them together super quick. So this is it. She's priced at $400, and she will be going up in for a pre-sale a day after tomorrow, I think, or maybe it's tomorrow. I do not expect her to sell. If she doesn't sell, I think I may put her in the shop. But again, it's $400. No one's going to buy it. So I need to find a place to put her because she's awful big. And we can't put nails in the walls, so this should be really interesting. I'm kind of itchy to do some more painting. I'm trying to plan out my next couple of days. I think I'm going to indulge the painting, and I'm going to do some more painted papers and some larger pieces as well. And maybe not with an express desire or knowledge of what I'm going to use them for, but that I'm kind of getting my itch out. Oh, and I did little sequins on her little. I just didn't even sew these. I just used the pins and the glue that come, some really strong glue, and some of those little tiny short pins, and just popped them right in. And I thought they looked really cute, and it was a nice continuation of these. So yeah, she's all done. And wow, what comes next? Well, we'll have to see about that.